Bosh, there you go. How's that for a tacker? The Japanese crew opening up Send It Sunday this week. And this is Takara Ishii's dad. Yeah, like who? Takara Ishii, you know, Japanese Muso. We've had him on the channel a lot. I mean, he's a solid sailor. I'll put some clips in now, but he has got all the moves. Well, it turns out his dad is a bit of a legend. Like I said, that was his dad opening up the show with that kind of air tacker. Goes down in the end. But apparently he's a Japanese wave sailing legend. I wondered where Takara got it from. I wondered where he got it from. So there we go. Really cool to see that. The Japanese crew have been pushing. Looking forward to some Speedway comps next year. Come on. And we can see the Japanese crew pushing through because there's a whole load of them really pushing hard at the moment. And the interesting thing is his dad is 53. Now, I put that on Instagram and there's a few of the young guys go, oh my God, that old dude, 53. And there's obviously a few older guys going, 53, is that it? Is that it? Well, you know, one of the guys that are going 53, is that it? Is this next bloke. Check him out. Yeah, this is Walter. Guess how old? Guess how old? Check out these duck jibes first. Check out these duck jibes. Yeah, and check out the push tack. He's got some moves, hasn't he, Walter? He's got some moves. He even pulled off this. Now, I can't remember if this is like a donkey jibe or reverse monk jibe, but whatever it is, that takes some quick feet. Now, out there, how old do you think this fella is? He quit windsurfing 3 years ago. At the tender age of 77. Yes, he's got back into it because his mate Gunter said, come on, we're going to get you back on the kit. So 3 years after he gave up, he's come back at 80 years old and he's pulling off all that. That's got to motivate you. Walter, you my new hero, mate. That is some absolute sending right there. Really cool to see. Really cool to see. And talking of getting on a bit, we've got this bloke up next. Yeah, this is Pritch Dog. This is Kevin Pritchard. He's getting on a bit. He's a little bit older than me, but he's just looking at ways to, well, to relax, sitting down on the job. That is absolutely class. That is absolutely class. It actually reminded me of that old school video. I think it was Ian Boyd doing a body drag down the wave in Baja. If I can find the clip, I'll put it on now. There's no promises, though, because it's a long time ago, and I don't know if it's online, but it is an absolute sick clip. For you young guys out there, you won't have seen it, but Baja, one of the longest waves, I guess, in the world, really long wave, and he body drags the whole way down the line. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, really cool to see. Talking of Baja, one of my first competitions I saw in Baja, there was this young guy ripping. Now, I've got a picture of this young guy. See if you recognise him. Yeah, who do you think? Who is that? Answers in the comments. I'm going to tell you anyway, but you got a couple of guesses. You are the Tiger King? No, it's not the Tiger King. Napoleon Dynamite? No, it's not Napoleon Dynamite. The laser's going to give it away. But that is Levi Cypher. That is just an amazing, amazing picture. Absolutely love it. I saw a bit of video. Levi, he's still got the moves, hasn't he? He's still got the moves. Absolutely sending it. Who keeper? I mean, it's his local spot, but he can just tear that thing apart. Just so smooth. I think I saw a 360 the other day. Just absolutely cleans it. Absolutely cleans it. So good to see. So good to see. And talking of moves, who keeper? Check out these three moves. This is 3 waves from Brasinho. Yeah, the first one is that sick tacker. Oh, it's just so good, that tacker. Just comes up like a big old turn with the tail throw and just turns it into the tacker. Just loving that. The second wave, I think he just gets like this power turn and then just drives down the line. Then Bosh, 360. I mean, trademark. Well, actually, talking of trademark, this last wave from Brasinho, check out the tweaked air. Yeah, absolutely. That is his move for me. He tweaks that thing just round the other way. I think that was from Aerial Photography, Maui, on his Instagram, obviously. But I did read Kai Kachadorian's post the other day about Brasinho hurting his ankle. And I think I've confirmed it with a few people. He is out at the moment injured, so we wish him a speedy recovery. I mean, like I said, he has got the moves in one of the best to watch freesailing. I'd like to see him win more contests. I know contests aren't everything, but for me, he just deserves to be winning more competitions. He's got the level on everything. And I'm so looking forward to this competition season kicking off. Come on, 2001, be the one. Be the one. What else have we got? Well, I think we're going to do a new thing. We're going to do expectation versus reality. I think that works really well for Send It Sunday. So, you know, most people have got a vision of what they want to be doing. They watch a video and they go, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then they go out and they try and replicate it. First up, we've got this. Yeah, this is Davy Sheffers. Now, check this. This is so smooth. Yeah, just absolutely just dances around one of the most technical and powerful moves there is. Just looks like no effort. Well, Michael, this is his version of that was the expectation. What's the reality? Oh, he's still in. He's still in. If you zoom in there, you'll see this is one of the most horrible wipeouts known to man in freestyle. He goes to duck the rig goes back the wrong way. You fall forwards, you get wedged in both straps. I've said it before on the show, but I have nearly died in this position. And looking at Michael, I think he might have had a similar fate. He did send me the email, so he is okay. But that is just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah, nasty, nasty. Second up, we're going back to the waves. So, you know, the goiter. A lot of people have seen the goiter. They've got these images, go, right, I'm going to go out and I'm going to learn the goiter. Well, this is expectation versus reality. Yeah, this is a very windy goiter, but he's going to have a go. Just into the rig. I haven't got a name for that one. It was sent me a while ago, but I just had to put it in because that's 10 out of 10 for effort, but just didn't quite make it round. Didn't quite make it round. Third, we've got, this is when, you know, the expectation, you ask your mate to film. You come in, you've done one of, you know, your top moves. You're like, did you get it? And he's like, yeah, got it, no problem. So then you go home, you plug it into the computer, you watch it back and you're like, oh yeah, it's coming up. And then this happens. Yeah, well, I mean, he did get it. They did get it, but it's through the bloody window. You can just about make it out if you zoom in. Yeah, you've all been there, haven't you? I got it. And then you watch it back and it's all over the place or it's fell through the window. That's a classic. That was Ben Hall, actually, in my, back in my home spot in Rosniger, North Wales. What else have we got? We've got this one, this next one. This is from Guadeloupe. So obviously this conversation probably started like, shall we make one of those tandems? And then we can do what Kai, Lenny and Ricardo did at Who Keeper. And they'll be like, yeah, let's do that. So the expectation is probably what I'm showing you now. And the reality is this. Yeah, this is Lionel and Mallory in Guadeloupe. Now, this is just a classic. How is that for a tandem? I guess it's just an old windsurfing board and they've just screwed a hole in the nose. It kind of works. Just. Yeah, good effort, boys. Good effort. We've also got the foiling. You know, you probably want your first foil. You don't really want to spend all the money on a dedicated foil board. So you just shove your foil in an old board and just hope it stays there. Expectation, it's going to be all right versus reality. This is Rich Zaka. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, indeed. There is no foil. It's gone. I hope it's not too deep there, Rich. I hope it's not too deep, mate. Also, foil jumping. You know, you see the videos online. You see Balls Muller flying into the sky. You're like, yeah, that's it. I'm going to go out and going to do some foil jumps. The reality is probably more like this. I'm sure he nearly stabbed himself then. There's definitely more examples of foil jumping though. That is a classic. It's been around a bit, but it does not get old. It does not get old. He just bails out the side. Did someone say bail? Yeah, don't worry. We've got another Spot the Bail this week. Obviously, last week was Ricardo Campello in the storm chase. We're going to put the result at the end. And I can tell you now, before I show you that result, I did not fix it. I did not fix it. All will be explained at the end. But this week, we're going back to Cape Town. Yes, we got Marlene pictures. I've been through them, and I found this beauty. Yeah, this is Piet, a wave bail. We don't see many wave bails. It wasn't the easiest to Photoshop, so it might be super easy this week. So you guys at home got a very big chance of winning this week. All you have to do, obviously, is put the number you think it is and remember if you're a member of Windsurfing.TV. If you're not, what are you waiting for? It's the best windsurfing channel in the world for you guys at home. We're bringing you to the people. So if you want to support, you can play along. Okay, so there we go. This is the picture. Let me give you the options. Is it a number 1? It can't be number 1 again. Surely. It's been number 1 so many times. Is it number 2? Well, yeah, could definitely be number 2. Or but it also could be number 3. Yeah, they're pretty close. Could be number 3. But it could be number 4. Well, obviously it could be number 4. It looks like number 4 for sure. Or it could be number 5. How did he get over? It can't be number 5. You can't go at that angle. It just doesn't work. But it definitely could be number 6. It could be. Ivan gets everywhere. Or it could be number 7. It was rude not to. Yentil Cares making a star. Well, making a what do you call it? A cameo in this week's episode. So there you go. That's the numbers 1 to 7. I think it's pretty easy this week. So giving you guys a chance to win a Windsurfing TV or a Send It cap. Yes, there we go. All right, so moving on. Talking of bails. Actually, before I go on, if you've got any bails, send them in. If you've got any Send It Sundays, loads of wind around. I want to feature you guys at home. If you've got any expectations versus reality, send them in. Send them in. Send it at Windsurfing.TV and I will fit them in the show whenever. It could be in this next 6 months, could be next week. You never know. If it fits in with the programme, you'll be making it in. We've also got to thank the sponsors. Yes, the mailingroom.com. Still sporting Send It Sunday. And talking of bails, check out this bail from Halo at Wissant. This is an absolute monster bail. Check this thing. Goes up and then let's go. And he's falling. And he's falling. You're like, oh, God, that was high. Then you're like, hang on, he's still falling. This is massive. Fair play, mate. This is a big, big bail. If this was on stills, you'd be featuring. Have a look at that thing again. Yeah, that thing is absolutely massive. Fair play, Halo, fair play. And Wissant, what a place to go windsurfing. I've seen some amazing videos from there. And when it's on, I really want to have a go at sailing there because I've heard really, really good things. We're going to keep this next section in France because I got sent probably the best windsurfing video game I have ever seen. Check this out. Yeah, this is Mario Kart, but it's the windsurfing edition. So if you've ever played Mario Kart, you get given these little things to put off your... This is the banana skin. If you've never played Mario Kart, you will not understand it. But they've done a good job. There is actually a full video online where they go, you can pick your equipment and then you pick your venue. It's obviously Gruson in France. But a great effort, boys. Love the entertainment. Love it. And I actually saw, I don't know if you saw, the guy who won the Starboard Isonic competition this week. Yeah, did you see that? Check out this. Yeah, Starboard, I mean, this is like virtual reality windsurfing, but he made this video for Starboard Isonic competition to win the board. Obviously won because he went to town on this video and thoroughly deserved the win because that is some serious video editing right there. The actual board under his feet is not real. He's made it and put it there, and I just thought that was blimmin' impressive. But if, like I was saying, if you put those two together, the virtual reality goggles and the boom and everything, and the Mario Kart game, We could have a winner, boys. We could have an absolute winner. So there we go. One clip left to go, and I'm just going to leave it with this fella. Now, this is Max over in Sydney Harbour, just absolutely full sending it. No straps, no harness. We've all been there, and this feels probably the cleanest fun you can ever do. Does it get better than that? I mean, this is a Martin Garrix special. If you watch that episode, you'll know what I mean. But fair play, Max. And just in case you didn't believe that was Sydney Harbour, here's a shot of Andre, I think it's Andre and Max, in front of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Oh, yeah, boys. Keep sending it. Keep going large. Cheers to Dave Bell for sending that in. And we've just got one thing left to say, because we have one rule here at Send It Sunday. And that is, no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to send it. Okay, this is not a fix. I have to say this before we go any further, because we have the competition results in. Before I do that, these legends, the guy told me it's in the right hand, so they're on this side. Did I get it right? I think I did. Good job. Cheers, boys. So these are the legends that are supporting the channel this week. New members. If you want to be a new member, you just have to chip some beer money and support the channel. Helps us bring you more videos every week and keep the Send It Sundays and everything else we've got planned to keep coming. We're nearly, I think, at 850 members, and we need some more subscribers. So subscribe to the channel. Do us a favour. Do yourselves a favour. But let's go on to the competition. So Spot the Bail last week was Ricardo Campello in Ireland for the Storm Chase. Massive bail. You had 1 to 7 to choose from, and these were your options. What number was it? Was it number 2? No, it wasn't number 2. Was it number 3? No. Was it number 6? No. It was number 1. Yes. I think we had 31 correct entries. I think altogether about 130, but 31 who said 1. So I did put them into the random, generator. I pressed the button, and the first one, no joke, to come up was this one. Yes, Alex Duggan. Now, he says if he wins, he'd buy me a beer. I honestly didn't fix this. This was the first one out. That is how it is. If he wants to buy me a beer, that's all very well for me. So well done, Alex. If you want a cap, we can send you one as well. But I'll be looking forward to that beer, mate. I'll be looking forward to that beer. Lots more coming on the channel. Don't forget, you can click up there how to spice your jibes up. If you watch the beginning of Walter, he's obviously been spicing his jibe up. Maybe you need to. We'll put some podcasts, some great podcasts if you get bored or you're doing on some long journeys. They are bloody good. A good listen, especially when you're in the car. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to make it to 30,000. We're about 900 off. So subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.